Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing very well in your home and you're staying inside your home, keeping yourself and your loved ones safe and protected. Grade 2. Today we are going to discuss the remaining 3 questions from the unit electricity. Electricity was what we discussed in the last 2 lessons, that electricity is a type of energy that moves from one place to another. In this lesson, the students shall be able to learn and write all the important concepts of the unit electricity. They shall be able to use proper sentence construction to form a proper answer. Things that are to be kept in mind while doing the work is that the work must be done in a very neat handwriting. The spellings should be checked frequently and any error in the spellings must be corrected on the spot. All the new spellings must be learned by the student by heart. Today, our first question is, what do batteries do? Batteries store a small amount of energy. That energy is called electricity. Batteries have enough electricity to make a toy work or to produce light in a torch. Electricity has two main sources. One, that is the electricity that comes from the power station through wires, and second source is batteries that store a small amount of electricity. The electricity that comes from the power station is heavy, and that electricity is used to power things that require more electricity, like your TV, like your mobile phones, like your washing machines, or even your refrigerators. Whereas the battery store a very small amount of energy, and this energy is enough to operate a toy or light up a torch. Our next question is, what is a circuit? As we already discussed, the path or a way that electricity takes from its source to its destination is called a circuit. The electricity is generated in the power station, and through that power station that electricity reaches our home. That power station is the source of electricity, and after passing through the wires, that electricity comes to our houses. Our houses are the destination of electricity. There are wires that connects our houses with the power station, and those wires carry the electricity from power station to our home, and that is called a circuit. Have you ever imagined how a torchlight works? Well, the electricity in a flashlight comes from the batteries that are inside. Electricity flows from the battery to a light bulb, and when the electricity goes through the bulb, the flashlight lights up. But the electricity doesn't just jump from the battery right to the bulb. In order to get from the battery to the light bulb, the electricity has to go a specific path, and that path is called a circuit. If you listen to the word circuit, it kind of sounds like a shape you might know. That shape is like a circle. If you see that it goes round and round and it doesn't have any space or gaps in it. And that's true of a circuit too. There can't be any spaces in a path that electricity takes to get from a battery to a light bulb. In a circuit, if electricity doesn't have a path to travel on, it stops. So let's see how a simple circuit works. The battery is what we call the power source. That is where the electricity comes from in this circuit. Electricity flows from the power source on the path of the circuit. And the path is made by some kind of a wire. Electricity then leads to whatever we want to power. In this circuit, that's a light bulb. As the electricity goes through the bulb lights up. As long as there are no spaces in this circuit, the bulb will stay lit. But what if we want to turn the light on and off? We need to break the circuit, which means we need to put a space in it somewhere to stop the flow of electricity. We use a switch. A switch allows us to make a space in the circuit if we want to. When the switch is on and there's no space in the circuit, the light bulb is lit. It is called a closed circuit. But when we move the switch off, we open a space. The electricity can't jump over the space, so it can't reach the light bulb and the bulb remains off. That is called the open circuit. If you look around, you'll find that circuits like open circuit and closed circuit are everywhere, powering all the things that require electricity in your home. Cars, trucks, buses all use a circuit with a battery to get started. And circuits run through your refrigerator too, and in all of the other machines in your houses that require electricity to work. Now, your task is to write down all these questions in a very neat handwriting in your notebooks and write down the answers learned by heart by you in your notebooks. Thank you.